All right, welcome everybody. We're gonna get started. We got a lot of food to make today, so we're gonna make one of my favorite meals. It's a potato enchilada. We're gonna do it with a tortilla soup, which is also gonna have a cross purpose of a sauce and or a soup. We're gonna top it with a jicama slaw. And then in the end, Arlette here is gonna make a banana agua fresca. So we're gonna get started with the tortilla soup. So we're gonna toast this garlic and these three items here. And in the end, everything's gonna go in a blender, so you don't have to worry about your knife cuts or anything else. And we're gonna cook this until you see those tortilla strips turn toasty. And then you'll also see these start turning a little bit more red. And you can see they're already starting to toast a little bit. Then we're gonna go in with our onions. And we're gonna go in with our spices and start waking that up. That's the cumin, coriander and bay leaf, jalapenos. And then we're gonna go with salt, pepper, and this is cilantro. We're just gonna let the broth cook it down and start to soften all the veg for us. Very easy soup to make. Then we're just gonna add diced tomatoes right out of the can. Add that right in. And this is a vegetable broth. Vegetable broth easy to buy in those cartons in the store. This is a low sodium one. And it's done when those onions go clear and then the pepper is nice and soft. It's completely finished in. And what you do is once it's finished, let it come down to a temperature that you feel comfortable blending with. If it's really hot and you need to go faster, add some ice into the soup to cool it down. You don't want to blend it when it's hot, and then you'll see it'll go into a sauce consistency or soup consistency. We're going to start off nice and slow and increase our blender speed so I don't get the kick up. And it's done. That's the tortilla soup base. That's also going to serve as our enchilada sauce, right? So we go from calling it a tortilla soup to a poblano sauce. So next we're gonna move on to one of my favorite enchiladas. So very simple, just boil potatoes, right? Just like you were gonna make mashed potatoes, and I just crushed them with my hands. And with that, we're gonna add cotija cheese. This is a cheese, it's like, the easiest way for me to explain, it's like a Mexican Parmesan. I add a lot of cumin, because I believe cumin goes really well with this. As much corn as you want to add in. And to bring in that salty cheese flavor that some people like. This is no fat Greek yogurt, right? We're just gonna mix that in. And then I get in there with my hands, mix it all up. The brown color will come from that cumin, but it kind of turns it into something different. And it has that look right there. For the tortilla, traditional enchilada, people deep fry that tortilla to soften it. All I did was wrap this in a moist towel. This is like a kitchen towel, a paper towel that you squeeze out and just microwave it for 30 seconds. The thing about the potato enchilada, it's really easy to roll. It's easy to make look nice and round, and then you just roll them up. And then all I do is take them and put them in a pan, spray the pan with the ham spray, and just set that on top of it, and then cover it with foil and bake them off 20 minutes, 350 degrees. And the last thing we're gonna do, before we get started plating up, we're going to talk about the agua fresca. Arlette's going to make for us while I do the coleslaw. So right here we have the banana. We'll save the honey to the last. Oatmeal, vanilla. We add cinnamon. Two things that Arlette taught me. She adds nutmeg to it and the coconut milk. It was a really, really good addition. And we have fat-free milk. Then she's gonna add all that in there and then have 2 cups of ice in there. We're gonna blend it smooth and we're gonna give everybody a little taste of that. And then the last thing we're gonna make over here is the jicama slaw. I wanna really put the colors in it, so I like purple cabbage, orange bell peppers. We get this from the hydroponic people, and they're a really nice, beautiful orange, but that's bell pepper, or an orange pepper. And a little more orange, we'll add some more carrot, some green cabbage, and the star of the show is the jicama. It's a jicama slaw. Just a little bit of yogurt vinaigrette that I added a little bit of paprika and chili to with rice wine vinegar. And then we're gonna add some cilantro in there. Okay, so with the soup, The way I like to serve it is to provide the condiments on the table. So just add what you want, what you like to it. I'll start off with a little pico de gallo, a little bit of chicken, and then you can get these avocado, and I've already diced it. I'm just going to scoop a little bit of that out. A little blue corn tortilla. And I'm just a big fan of cilantro, so that's our soup portion. Now we have enchiladas with a poblano sauce. And that's it.